One Radio Network. Case Keenum started in for Baker Mayfield and made the most of his first start in 2 years with a major assist from the third-string back, D'Ernest Johnson, who rushed for a career-high 146 yards and a touchdown as the beat-up Browns beat the Broncos 17-14 on Thursday night. Johnson getting the nod with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt both nursing calf injuries. As for who will be under center moving forward, Baker Mayfield revealing that he suffered a fracture in his left shoulder in addition to the torn labrum, and that the fracture is, quote, preventing his rotator cuff from firing. Baker adding that he hopes the fracture will heal in time for the Browns' next contest against the Steelers on Halloween. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Get stylish, durable flooring for your home that will last a lifetime, and get it installed with help from Lowe's. Get Stainmaster Pet Protect carpet starting at just $199 per square foot, and Pergo Wet Protect laminate starting at $249 per square foot, both with limited lifetime warranties. Order now, only at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Install available in-store only and through independent contractors. See Lowe's.com for details and licensing. U.S. only. See Lowe's.com product detail page for more warranty information.
Okay, my shipments have to get to customers on time and looking good.
It's possible with Staples Connect. Staples Connect has small business shipping covered with premium shipping supplies and UPS shipping services. And now, buy two, get one free on select shipping supplies like bubble roll and premium shipping boxes. Plus, get 20% off UPS Express shipping services. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/30. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. We mentioned it is a Friday, 23rd day of the month of October, the year 2021, if you are keeping score. And looking back in history, on this date in 1929, the U.S. stock market plunged. The Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged, starting the stock market crash that began the Great Depression. Yeah, are we going to celebrate that? I don't think so. Yes, yeah. I don't think that's someplace that we want to go again. Not from the stories that I got from my parents and grandparents. Yeah, wasn't necessarily a good thing. And on this date, in 1930, J.K. Scott won the very first miniature golf tournament. A miniature golf tournament held in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yes, miniature golf. I've always had trouble with the windmill. It just kind of befuddles me. So what else is going on? Well, there's high school football tonight. Yeah. The Imperial Tigers and the Calexico Bulldogs will tee it up. And we've got game on AM 1230 and on the KXO website. Mickey Dale, George Grijalva will bring you the action. And coverage will start at 6:45 this evening. Also tonight, let's see, what do we got? We've got Holtville and Mountain Empire, Calipatria, with St. Margaret's High School from San Juan Capistrano. Vincent Memorial at Palo Verde High School in Blythe. Oh, Central, Southwest, yeah, they played last night. Yeah, and, well, it was the Central Spartans prevailing and winning the city championship 42-0. But we got sports coming up. We'll go through all sorts of things in sports. So, birthdays today. Yeah, we have a few. Yes, actor Christopher Lloyd. One of my favorite characters was Reverend Jim. on Taxi. That was Christopher Lloyd. He's 83 today. Actor Derek Jacobi is 83. Actor Tony Roberts, 82. Actress Catherine Deneuve, still beautiful at 78. Musician Eddie Brigatti of the Rascals. He also played with Joey D and the Starlighters, 76. Actor Jeff Goldblum, Strange Guys, 69. Keyboardist Greg Hawkes of the Cars, 69. Actor Luis Guzman, 65. Actor Bob Odenkirk is 59. Actor Valerie Golino is 55. Comedian Carlos Mencia, 54. Actor Saffron Burrows, 49. Actor Carmen Ejilco is 48. Actor Jesse Tyler Ferguson, 46. Actor Michael Fishman, 40. Drummer Zach Hansen of Hanson, 36. Actor Corey Hawkins is 33. Actor Jonathan Lipnicki is 31. Actor Sofia Vasilevaya is 29. Actor Elias Harger, 14. Local birthdays coming up.
It's coming back. The DEA is doing it again. Another national prescription drug take back this Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Hi, I'm Tracy Lyon Ramirez with KXO Radio. I'll be broadcasting this event at Starbucks, 2365 4th Street in El Centro. That's right next to Coin Motorsports. Along with the DEA promoting this huge event from 10 a.m. till noon, let's do our part by getting rid of unwanted medications, expired medications, and disposing of them correctly by bringing them to us. Hope to see you this Saturday.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Ann Hurtado, Ramon Valenzuela, Kelly Porter, Betsy Lindbergh, Nathan Green, Cindy Sanchez, Marlene Gutierrez, Susana Medina, Cindy Tafoya, Sergio Mesa, Anthony Del Valle, Yolanda Reyes, Gina Arce, Jasmine Flores, Katie Alcantar, Patricia Walters, Sylvia DeAnda. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns. All sorts of things going on this weekend. Yeah, well, it's, I'm not going to say it's a return to normal, but more events are happening. And, of course, we urge you that if you're going to be attending one of the events, do it safely. And remember, that includes wearing a mask indoors. And if you haven't been vaccinated, consider it. And just be safe, okay? We've got to look at World in California news headlines. Brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Remember, you have a friend in the business at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. Pfizer says its latest study shows kid-sized doses of its COVID vaccines are safe and better than 90% effective in 5 to 11-year-olds. Dr. Michael Osterholm at the University of Minnesota.
Bottom line message, get your kids up to date on your childhood immunizations and get your COVID-19 dose once that becomes available, which we anticipate for the 5 to 11-year-olds to be very, very soon.
An investigation's underway after actor Alec Baldwin fired a prop gun on his movie set in Santa Fe and killed the cinematographer. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
According to movie set gun safety expert Larry Zanoff, a gun loaded with blanks has gunpowder, but should have no projectiles. Still, he says it's potentially dangerous to be within 20 feet of a prop gun when fired.
Director was wounded. Robert Durst, who was just convicted of murdering his friend in L.A., has now been charged in New York in the 1982 disappearance of his former wife, Kathy. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. A well-known retired Oakland police captain is shot and critically wounded during an apparent botched robbery attempt at a gas station there. Ercy Joyner shot 6 times. The current police chief calling it a sad reminder of the escalation of violence.
This today, again, shows us how brazen these individuals involved in this activity can be.
Chief LeBron Armstrong, Joyner pulling his own weapon during the attack, shooting and killing one of the 3 suspects. The Sigma Nu fraternity at USC is placed on interim suspension after reports of a sexual assault and drugs being put in drinks during a frat party. Some students gathering outside the Sigma Nu house to protest last night.
Just with Greek life in general across the country, sexual assault is definitely something that does unfortunately happen.
LAPD investigating. Sonoma County and Napa Valley vendors facing a wine bottle shortage. Some wine operators thinking of switching to soda-type bottles or even boxes for their reds and whites. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, you call the pros at Lock Air Conditioning.
It's JCPenney's lowest prices of the season, and leaves aren't the only thing falling. Our prices are too. Thursday to Sunday only. Save with thousands of deals throughout the store, like Cook's or Black & Decker kitchen appliances, $17.88 each. Women's fall booties, now $24.88 a pair. And the best part, these prices are so low, no coupons needed. New fall styles, great fall savings. JCPenney. Offer valid on select items 10/21 through 10/24. Season refers to 9/7 to 10/24. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Hundreds of thousands of people have said goodbye to their overpriced Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile plans and switched to Pure Talk on the same great 5G coverage as one of those carriers. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. The average family is saving over $800 a year. Just dial pound 250 and say Jill50 to save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250. Say Jill50.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the Valley on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less and El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Well, the surge continues. New cases of COVID-19 are up. George Gale has more.
COVID-19 numbers were updated Thursday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, new cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County are now at 473. That is up from 452 reported on Tuesday. 16 COVID-positive patients are hospitalized. 4 of those are in intensive care. There have been 404 Delta variant cases reported in Imperial County since the variant was first encountered. The state tier metrics for Imperial County indicate a positivity rate of 9.5%. New cases per day per 100,000 population is at 23. COVID vaccinations are still encouraged. As of Thursday morning, total doses of a COVID vaccine administered in Imperial County are close to 269,000. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, incidents of fraudulent activity are being reported by IID customers who are contacted by scammers over Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and by text messages. The scammers threaten to disconnect the customer's electricity if payment is not made immediately. They also offer to help with the utilities, including paying the customer's electric bill. The scammers use the IID logo. And, it's been determined that these fraudulent messages originate in the Dominican Republic. They appear to be targeting Spanish-speaking customers. Be aware. Events getting underway in the Imperial Valley. It's Trunk or Treat featuring the Trail of Terror. 5:30 till 7:30 this evening at Stark Field parking lot in El Centro. And, it's a great fun and family event for the kids. Tomorrow evening, for the adults, it's the Imperial Valley Desert Museum Beer Fest at the museum on the frontage road in Ocotillo. And Sunday, it's Celebrate Light, a free community event, Sunday from 5 till 8 p.m. at First Christian Church on Waterman in El Centro. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. And in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Well, other events, George Gale has one.
It will be held Saturday. The theme of this event is Fiesta de los Muertos. There will be a traditional altar, and residents are invited to bring photos of loved ones who have passed on. Alexis Brown, Assistant City Manager for Imperial, told KXO Radio the theme was appropriate for the first Market Days event since the COVID pandemic began. The event will be held from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and will feature loteria, music, fun, and all the traditional merchants. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And, of course, that's Market Days in Imperial tomorrow. That's it for page one of the local news. Page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Has COVID-19 made it hard to pay your rent or utilities? Are you worried about eviction? Get the help you need now. The California COVID-19 Rent Relief Program covers 100% of your unpaid rent and utilities to help you remain in your home. Apply for rent relief now and let your landlord know you've applied so you can avoid eviction. The application is fast and you won't be asked about citizenship. Apply today at housingiskey.com or call 833-430-2122. Sponsored by the state of California.
It's page two of the local news. Page two is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. No, it's a service of David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance as well. A U.S. Border Patrol vehicle was involved in a traffic accident last evening. Details are scarce, but the accident occurred shortly after 7 p.m. near Drop 4 of the All-American Canal. There were 8 people injured, one of them life-flighted to Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs with major internal injuries. No other information available at this time as the accident remains under investigation. And, well, a robber had the tables turned. An armed robbery in Yuma. 3 suspects are on the loose. George Gale has more.
1 is in custody, 2 are outstanding. It was reported at 4:30 Wednesday morning. Yuma County Sheriff's deputies responded to the Chevron station on North Frontage Road. 3 individuals had entered the station, one of them armed with a handgun. The armed suspect got close to a customer, and the customer promptly disarmed the suspect. The other 2 suspects fled the scene. Customer was able to detain the disarmed suspect until deputies arrived. Suspect was a juvenile and was booked into Yuma County Juvenile Justice Center. The other 2 are still on the loose. No injuries were reported. The incident remains under investigation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, it's Prescription Drug Take Back Day. Tomorrow, it's a national event organized by the DEA. The event from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Starbucks on South 4th Street in El Centro. And in Yuma, the drop-off location is at the Yuma County Sheriff's Office Foothills Substation on Frontage Road in the Foothills. KXO News Time is 7:48.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
According to the National Weather Service, near normal temperatures and dry conditions will prevail across the region through the weekend. A large low-pressure system is then expected to track mostly north of our area early next week, but it will bring a slight cool down and breezy to windy conditions. This system may also bring a chance of precipitation to portions of the region late Monday and into Tuesday. The latter half of next week is likely to bring more warm and dry conditions. 87 the high yesterday, 53 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 90. Southwest wind around 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 60. West wind around 10 miles an hour. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 84. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 84. West wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. 58 degrees downtown, 41% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Air quality is good in the Imperial Valley, moderate at the University in Mexicali. Unhealthy for sensitive groups right at the border. Elevated PM 2.5 there. Page 2 of the local news, brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. You have questions, David and Jose have answers about health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Dodgers came back. They beat the Braves 11-2 last night. And Chris Taylor with 3 home runs. Yeah, not the biggest name in the Dodger lineup, but with a big bat last night. The Dodgers and the Braves will play Game 6 tomorrow, and if necessary, Game 7 on Sunday. Tonight, it will be the Red Sox and the Astros. And in that series, Houston leads 3-2, so we'll have to see what happens. If the Sox win, they'll play again tomorrow. Oh, World Series? Yeah, it gets underway Tuesday at the site of the team with the best record. So we'll have to kind of wait and see how that works out. Thursday night football, the Browns beat the Broncos 17-14 when it was all over. Sunday on FM 107.5, we've got the Eagles and the Raiders. And we'll have that game at 12:30 Sunday afternoon, again on FM 107.5. Sunday night on AM 1230, the Colts and the 49ers. Monday night football, the Saints and the Seahawks will tee it up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And NBA action. The Hawks hammered the Mavericks 113-87. The Heat beat up on the Bucks 137-95, and the Warriors slipped by the Clippers 115-113. 76ers All-Star guard Ben Simmons left the team's practice facility yesterday without working out. He's expected to meet with organizational leadership today to discuss his murky playing status. Meanwhile, we had Thursday Night Lights, the city championship in El Centro from Eagle Field. The Central Spartans dominated, ended up with a 42-0 win. They retain what used to be the Mayor's Trophy. It is now the Cal Jones Trophy. So the Spartans continue to roll in a Thursday night game. Coming up tonight, the Imperial Tigers and Calexico Bulldogs meet. It's an important IVL game for both teams. Mickey Dale and George Grajava will bring you the action on the KXO website, kxoradio.com. That game also live on AM 1230. Other games tonight, Holtville will host Mountain Empire. Calipatria hosting St. Margaret's High School from San Juan Capistrano. Vincent Memorial will travel up the river to Blythe and meet the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets. The Brawley Wildcats, they have the bye. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Supply chain bottlenecks are weighing on economic growth in Europe. The same problem is hitting China as it battles an energy crunch and concerns about its huge real estate sector. And in the U.S., factories can't produce as much as they'd like due to shortages of workers. What's happening? Well, recent data makes clear that the world's major economic engines are losing steam, generating uncertainty about the strength of the coronavirus recovery. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve has announced new trading rules following a controversy over trades made by senior officials. The feds said the new rules will ban policymakers and senior staff from buying individual stocks and bonds and will restrict active trading. The central bank pledged to also increase the frequency of reporting and public disclosures. The new policy means senior Fed officials will be limited to buying vanilla investment vehicles, such as mutual funds. These tough new rules raise the bar high in order to assure the public we serve that all of our senior officials maintain a single-minded focus on the public mission of the Federal Reserve, said Fed Chairman Jerome Powell in a statement. So what's going on the street? Again, mixed numbers today. The Dow up 87 points at 35,690. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 even at 45.49. The NASDAQ down 73 points at 15,143. Gold up $30.20 an ounce, and oil up 36 cents a barrel. Coming up, we've got a quick look at weather for you.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 90. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 60. West wind around 10 miles an hour. Saturday sunny with a high near 84. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Right now, downtown, we are looking at 59 degrees, 40% our relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Your border wait, it's an hour downtown, 15 minutes Sentry, 20 minutes pedestrian. Eastport, a 40-minute wait, no waiting Sentry, 30 minutes Ready Lane. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. Pfizer says its COVID vaccine for kids 5 to 11 is 91% effective in preventing symptomatic infection. Dr. William Schaffner at Vanderbilt University says the finding will be important for regulators who are gearing up to consider authorizing it next week.
If you're visiting grandma, having the children vaccinated certainly gives you another layer of security that you're not bringing the virus along with you to celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, or whatever.
Older people and high-risk individuals can now get the newly approved Moderna and J&J booster shots.
High-risk settings really do consider where you live and where you work. So if you are working in a frontline capacity, or if you're a grocery store worker, a police officer, healthcare worker.
CDC Director Rochelle Walensky on CBS Mornings. New charges against Robert Durst in New York, accusing him of murdering his former wife who disappeared in 1982. Durst, who is 78 and ailing, was sentenced last week to life in prison without parole for killing a longtime friend. Actor Alec Baldwin is in the spotlight. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti says he's the key figure in a tragic death on a New Mexico movie set.
He was questioned by sheriffs after shooting a prop gun that injured the film's director, Joel Souza, and killed director of photography, Helena Hutchins. Sheriffs say she was airlifted to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. Souza was also taken to a hospital.
A string of storms will roll through the west over the next few days. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says California will get a lot of much-needed precipitation.
The most rain certainly going to be probably in the North Bay of the Bay Area, also up into the Sierra foothills. There's going to be a lot of snow in the Sierra, too, maybe 5, 6, 7 feet at top of the mountains.
Well, fire crews at work today in Russia. At the scene of a bad explosion and fire at a gunpowder factory, 16 people were killed. It happened in a region southeast of Moscow. In the UK, the word is Queen Elizabeth is in good spirits after a night in the hospital this week. The 95-year-old monarch's subjects are glad to hear it.
She's an older woman, and, we are concerned for her health.
All the best for her. Hope she gets well soon.
In Dubai, the world's largest and highest Ferris wheel is open. Tourists are saying, wow.
It's going to be crazy, and it's going to be a history made, and it's going to be amazing.
The wheel is 820 feet tall. By comparison, the big one in Las Vegas is 550 feet. The Dow is up 82. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
The moment you fire up a Gator UTV, the engine has your full attention. The completed job is on the horizon, and the trail meets its match. Just like that, you made short work of a long to-do list. Run with us on a John Deere Gator UTV. With effortless four-wheel drive at the flip of a switch and our smoothest shifting transmission yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
It's JCPenney's lowest prices of the season, and leaves aren't the only thing falling. Our prices are too. Thursday to Sunday only. Save with thousands of deals throughout the store, like Cook's or Black & Decker kitchen appliances, $17.88 each. Women's fall booties, now $24.88 a pair. And the best part, these prices are so low, no coupons needed. New fall styles, great fall savings. JCPenney. Offer valid on select items 10/21 through 10/24. Season refers to 9/7 to 10/24. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
A Los Angeles home is on the market. Its address on film is Elm Street.
It's a house only a Nightmare on Elm fan could love. The Dutch Colonial in L.A. that served as a facade for final girl Nancy Thompson's house in the horror movies has hit the market for $3.2 million. It's the same place Freddy Krueger visited in the dreams of teenagers, torturing and killing them in their sleep. In real life, it's no nightmare. The home measures 2,700 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms with ensuite baths and a citrus tree-lined backyard. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The second daughter of Maria von Trapp, who in the musical and movie The Sound of Music, has died in Vermont. Eleanor von Trapp Campbell was 90 years old. I'm Steve Kafen, CBS News.
You've got Carol Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.